Welcome to my Kooly Radio. Let's get it, cause we gon' get it in. What's good, everybody? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. And like I always say, everybody, be what? Be sucker free. Yeah, that's right. Be sucker free from all these haters, cause the haters gonna hate, and that should motivate. That's right, that should motivate you. Listen, they don't understand your vision. They never will. They're gonna hate on you. But you know your vision. You keep motivated. You stay motivated. And you keep on till you succeed. All right? They're going to hate. The more success you have, the more haters you're going to have, because they're jealous that they can't do what you do and they cannot achieve their goals. And so they have to put you down also. All right? Please download my Kooly Radio. That's right. Download my Kooly Radio right now. And also, follow my Kooly Radio on all digital platforms, from iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. You name it. Just type my Kooly Radio in, and I will pop up, all right? Also on social media, follow my Kooly, all right? Follow me, MikeKooly. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And on Facebook, also, you can follow me at Mike Kooly Official, all right? Mike Kooly Official, that's my entertainment page. But if you wanted to go on my other regular page, Mike Kooly, just type my name in, and I will pop right up, okay? Yes, I will. I will pop right up. Now, also, follow Black Soul Music Entertainment on Facebook. That's right. Just put in Black Soul Music Entertainment, and you will see the logo. Please follow, and you'll see all the events, concert events, everything that you need to know. It will be there, all right, for events. If you want to get into television and things like that, all that stuff will be coming soon through my brand, and you will be able, if you're into the entertainment business, you'll be able to get in contact with me so you can do auditionings for different roles and different things, and hopefully you will win a role, and I will see you on the big screen. All right. Now, what we're going to talk about today for this segment, all right? Independent artists, all right? Independent artists, all right, that's in the industry to this day. We're talking about hip-hop artists. We're talking about jazz artists, anything to do with music. I want to talk to the artists today, all right? And what I want to talk about is something very, very, very important. It's about, when you're an artist, what are you trying to do? What do I mean by that? What you're trying to do? When you are an artist, a music artist, what is it that you're trying to present to the audience, your fan base, the audience? When you're doing music, how do you want them to remember you? How do you want them to hear you? And what message are you putting out to them to like you? That's number one. Number two, when you're an independent artist, understand something. You're going to have to invest in yourself, right? You invest in yourself. Right? A lot of other brands, you're not with major brands, so you're in competition with those major brands because you're independent, and you have to have some type of finances to push your music. So let me explain. Artists, when you gotta pay for music studio time. You have to pay for videos, right? So imagine if you had 10 songs. Well, you're supposed to have videos to those songs. Why? Because people like to see more visual than seeing a picture. They want to see visual, right? They just don't want to see a cover with music. They want to see a visual. So the more music videos you have, the more connection you get to your crowd base. All right? Because now they get to see you and see the things that you're into and see what's going on. And usually, if they like it, you'll see your following grow. All right. So now you gotta do music. So you did studio time, and then you gotta do music. Then you gotta do music videos for all these songs. All right. Some people say, "Oh well, man, one song can do it." Sometimes, if you're lucky, right? If you're lucky, that one song can be it. But sometimes you gotta have material. You gotta have great material, right? So that's thousands of dollars just for the music videos. Studio time is gonna cost you an arm and a leg, so that's another few thousand. All right. Have you forgot about marketing? How are you gonna market your videos and your music? How are you gonna market it? That's the question. What marketing team that you are with that is helping you market your product for the world to be able to see it so you can make money? Do you have a percentage with that marketing company? Are you paying that marketing company to market your stuff? How are you doing it with the marketing part? That's very important because that's how you're going to get paid. It's through the marketing part. You have to learn how to market yourself. All right? That's what artists have to understand. Market yourself. Learn how to market so you can make the product back that you spent. A lot of independent artists to this day are spending so much money on music and music videos and all that, but they're not getting the money back. The money's coming back in pennies because the streaming industry is making it through pennies, giving people back pennies while they're taking all the money, right? So how can the artists get back that money? That's why the artists have to create things to see how they can get that money back that they have spent out trying to record and trying to get things together. All right? So independent artists, those are the things you have to focus on. Okay? And then your image on stage. When you're on stage, how do you want people to see you? Are you wearing a suit on stage? Do you have your shirt off when you're rapping? What character are you on stage where people say, man, he gonna come out with a suit, he gonna come out with this, he gonna come out with that. Tupac used to have his shirt off when he rapped, right? He had his shirt off, right? Michael Jackson, he had the glitter and all that stuff. That was Michael Jackson's style. Elvis had a style, right? So when you look at these people, they have a dress style when they get on stage. So what is your style? Are you a gangster? What do you want people to see you as when they see you on stage? Another thing, independent artists, when you are doing performances is the biggest thing that you want. Is to have shows. Why? Because you want people to come out and be able to see you perform and support your music, and you get to see other audience will get the chance to see you perform, and they might like your music, and you'll have a bigger following. So you always want to make sure you're finding ways to get into shows. Okay, you got to find a way. But there are ways that you can get paid for your shows. Yes, you can get paid to do shows at festivals, things like that. And I will give you more information on that and who to talk to later on. I'll do another segment for that because that's a whole nother story and I will get off topic, okay? But I will give you the information on the lady that you should talk to and stuff. Yes, you're going to have to pay for it. Yes, you're going to have to pay for that information. Information costs, all right? If it's free, you're blessed. But usually information is going to cost something. So at the end of the day, I will let you know who she is in one of my segments later on. I will talk more about this. I will give you the information. She will deliver a message about it. But you can get into festivals and different performances where they can pay you to come out and perform. But you got to have a following. You got to have certain things that is required for you to be able to do this and be able to get paid for these things. You have to research. So independent artists, it's very important to research. And if you want to go mainstream, then you might want to talk to an A&R from Atlantic Records or one of these big companies, and hopefully they'll be able to give you an opportunity to see where it goes. But they have things they have to go through their guidelines to make sure that you fit the guidelines that they're looking for. You got to keep making music. I'm gonna tell you again, artists, you can't be in the music game for 10 years as an independent artist that came out with 5 songs. That's just not going to work. I'm gonna repeat that again. You cannot be in this music industry rapping for 10 years and you only got 5 songs. Because that means your work ethic ain't on point. And some people say, well, it's the finances. Well, if you really love what you do, you're going to invest in what you want so you can succeed and achieve those goals. All right? That's just facts. Right? That's just the facts. That's just the facts. So, independent artists, you really want to do that. Performances are very, very, very important so you can get recognized out there. Now, DJs is important. Interacting with the DJs, right? Getting along with the DJs. Now, some DJs are tighter than others. Some of them won't spin certain records because maybe they're not feeling the record. You always could pay them out and say, hey, man, I'll pay you out just to spin it a few times. But it really depends on the DJ when it comes to stuff like that. It's really up to the DJ if they're going to spin it or not and what the rules are, because they have different rules in the DJ world, which I'll get into another time. But they do have a different world, all right? So get to know your DJs so you can be able to get your record spin and see what it takes so people can listen to your record. And if they like it, trust me, they'll come up to the DJ and ask the DJ who sung the song, and they'll go look it up and they will follow that song. I have seen people do it right in my face. And so it's very, very impressive to have a DJ that will spin your records in front of hundreds or maybe thousands of people. It's very, very, very important, all right? So independent artists, these are the things, the tools that you need, and you need to be making articles. That's another thing. So now you done went, so let's go through it, artists. Let's go through this. Now you done went and got, let's start from the beginning. You done went on and you done went on and you started, the music studio stuff, from the music studio videos, from the videos, right? And now you gotta market everything. After you market everything and after you do all that, then what, right? It keeps going and 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 going. It takes so much money to really achieve these goals. And I recommend to any independent artist to at least save your money up to invest in yourself, to make big moves and things like that. Take it step by step, and I promise you, you'll get more closer and more closer. But it's all about finances, and you got to take your time to make sure you're doing it right. Okay? Take your time to make sure that you're coming up with the best product possible as an artist. Alright? That's the key. When you rush into things, you're going to make mistakes and people are going to not take you serious. When you take your time and do business right and make sure it's perfect, guess what happens? People want to do more business with you because the business is right. It's not, the money's going to come. The business is what makes it good. Good business. And as an artist, you want to have good business, right? That's another thing. You want to have good business and good integrity so you can be able to get things done. All right. Now, what else? What else do artists need to succeed? All right. You might want to get an agent. You might want to get a lawyer, right? You got to have a lawyer. You got to have an entertainment lawyer. Independent artists, I'm going to say that again. You have to have a lawyer. You can't be in this industry and somebody might try to sue you or do something and you don't have a lawyer. When you're doing songs with other people, collaboration songs, you might want to have contracts. Yeah, I said it. You might want to have contracts when you're doing songs with another individual because they can come back and take the royalties from you. Because y'all never signed a contract and you might pay him $1,000, a flat rate, and that's all he's supposed to get. And now all of a sudden that song blows up and now he comes back and say, well, shoot, I didn't get all the money that I deserved on that track because I only got this much, and now you have nothing signed proving that they're actually going to end up winning the case. Alright? So at the end of the day, make sure you have contracts for things, for your studio time and collaborations. It's nothing personal, it's all business, to make sure that everybody's on the same page, to make sure that everybody's held accountable for what they need to be doing, and you got to do that with contracts. Without a contract, it will never work. Alright? Because nobody is committed to nothing. It's hearsay, and nobody can be held accountable if it's time to go to court or anything serious. Nobody's held accountable. Alright? So, independent artists, I hope I gave you some good advice. It's just a short brief. I will get more detail later because I have a lot more I want to say. But I just want to make it short and brief to give you guys an idea of certain things that you have to look for when you're trying to be an independent artist. And then if you got to travel, imagine if, America is not the only places music is happening. Snoop or some of the biggest artists, they go to London, they go to Australia, they go to Africa, they're going to Dubai, so they're going worldwide and making money worldwide. They're not just in one city or just in one state. They're actually worldwide. So if you had great music, right, independent artists, you had great music, and they asked you, we need you in London to do a performance. But remember, you're independent, so they don't have to pay for your flight, your food, none of that. And they ask you to come there. Can you get there? Can you fly there, get a hotel, feed yourself, do all these things that you need to do for that night, you know what I mean, going way out there. That's the type of stuff you got to focus on. Can you get into the places that you need to? But anyways, I could talk all day about this. Independent artists, always remember one thing. The product that you put out and people see is either going to make you or break you. Don't rush to nothing. Make sure your product is great. Make sure your music videos look good. Make sure they're choreographed great. Make sure that everything that you're doing is perfect. So when people go look at it, they are very impressed of the work because you took your time and did it right. Some people can move fast and still get things done. But as an independent artist, you want to make sure that step by step you're doing the right things to build your career. You want to make sure that if you're paying for a slot, right? If you're paying for a slot to do a song for a performance, make sure you're paying for something that is going to benefit your career. Don't just do it because it's going to put money into another individual's pocket. You know what I mean? Because we just want him on stage, and they're taking your $600 or they're taking your $1,000, whatever you're paying to get on stage. They're taking that money and playing with that money, and you're not getting no followers. You're not getting any publicity where it can help you and upgrade your career. So before you pay for a slot, make sure it's worth the slot that you're paying for. All right? I hope I gave you guys some okay advice. And I'm out. My Kooly Radio. Let's get it. Cause we gon' get it in. And I'm out.